What's up, everybody? Chris Holly here. We're back racing driveway. I am drinking a hard kombucha. It's probably the most gentrified thing I've ever done. And I'm sitting on an exercise ball in my working from home office. Isn't this wonderful? Anyway, there's a global pandemic going on, and I haven't been able to race my bike in a while. But now I can. You're probably not going to like that, or you're just going to hate the fact that I can race and you can't. Either way, your hate fuels me and nothing matters. So we're racing, and it's good. Good kombucha. Berry ginger, 4.5% alcohol. So yeah, this is the second driveway back since all this started, and boom, we're off. Look at this. Attacks, flying. Watch this. This is a very important clip right here. I'm just minding my own business. Intentional contact from an EF education rider at Lawson Craddock. Hopefully that gives me COVID, because getting it from a World Tour rider would be pretty sick. But I don't know, nothing matters. So yeah, he just did that. I yelled some things at him. We're great friends. Me and the World Tour riders. I'm one of them. No, I'm not. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, well, I don't think anyone in my group is up there for my team, so I'll go. Boom, Lawson attacks again on the back straight. I'm sorry for the quality of this. Like, I just was clicking record periodically. Half the fucking watt stuff is totally missing because I didn't care to sync it all up, because it's like 30 files, and you'll see what happens. But Lawson puts down a pretty solid attack here. I'm obviously not fazed by it, and just sitting on his wheel, I'm like, yo, unless there's a hill, I am undroppable. It's impossible. But if you give me a 1% great hill, I'm fucking off the back. Sorry. It's just the way I'm built. So I'm just going to pedal for a while. Isn't it crazy being able to race again? It feels crazy. They actually do, they limit the field size, etc., etc. Still, a lot of people very upset that, I can actually be out here and, race a bike. Even though, I don't know, everyone's like, oh, it's not essential. And I'm like, there are so many things that everyone can do that are deemed unessential. It's like, if you're not getting your groceries delivered and sitting inside your home and literally just waiting for all this to end, then, I could construe a lot of things as being non-essential. But I don't care. Nothing matters. Fuck it. God, this is not going to go over well. Anyway, so now Lawson's just riding. A couple people riding up here. I'm ready. Ready to pounce. Look at this. 20 miles an hour. Just hanging out. Hanging out with my friends. Cut. It goes to this clip. Oh yeah, so Colin Strickland's out here racing. Lucas, strongest Texas rider for sure. We have to break him down though. He's 18, too confident. Gotta really crush his spirits. So he's on the front. He's going. I think there's so Lawson, my teammate Stefan, strongest rider, and Spencer from Super Squadra, they're out there, and I'm like, perfect scenario. It's like two people we didn't want up there, Colin and Lucas, are now stuck. Also to say, we won last week, so we gotta defend that title of consistently winning, and I'm more than happy to contribute to that. You can see the Sahara dust storm that's about to blow in. I think this is the last day where I could breathe. Every day preceding that, was pretty miserable. Also, I didn't include watts or speed here because it doesn't matter. I don't care. Former teammate, just chilling. Look at this. Super Squadra, they're also represented there. He was my realtor. He sold me my house. Isn't that funny? So, what a community, So happy I'm a part of it. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Back to this. I think there was a couple people who just weren't pulling because they were tired, but we'll trim the fucking fat. No one survives. Everyone contributes, except for me, because I really didn't have to. It's kind of undroppable. Again, if there's no hill, I can just fucking stay here all day. Nothing matters. Oh God, it's so good. I can feel my gut biome probably being replenished, but then immediately killed by alcohol. It really makes no sense. Why would you make a hard kombucha? And it tastes great though, so flavors. Okay, so what's happening here? Okay, yeah, I think there's Colin. It's a signature Colin arrow position. It's not going to help him here, though. His is not Kanza Colin. There's no gravel here. I can just sit behind you in your wide frame and enjoy a very, leisurely pedal as you guys are slaving away trying to catch my teammate and a World Tour rider. But, I just get to sit along for the ride. It was still like a pretty hard ride. I mean, like, God, if I actually was chasing, well, we probably would have got them into the sunset. Look at that. But yeah, so I hate riding like a total dick, but like that's road racing. Like just kind of like sitting, and they're taking these long monster pulls, and I kind of wish I was doing that because then I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm training and gaining fitness, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gaining fitness for what? Literally one crit that I plan on doing in Indiana. It's I think a whiskey Twilight crit, something like that. I don't know, fun out there. Got to salvage my season. Oh God, it's so depressing. I hope Gateway Cup happens. If that doesn't happen and Nationals doesn't happen, I am actually going to stop riding my bike as much as I do and just focus on BMX, which is so fun, except I did dislocate my shoulder again, and that kind of hurts constantly now. But what are you going to do? Oh yeah, so a couple people again skipped a pole right there, and they're like closing in on it, right? They're like actively trying to see where I'm at. I remember I do these in one take. So we're pretty far along. We got a couple minutes left. Look at those calves glistening, both of them, beautiful. And look at this. This is like relatively socially distant. There's 4 of us in this breakaway. If you go running on like a path and you're a couple people run right before you, it's like there's a slipstream of COVID that like you're literally gonna get and die. Maybe not, but okay. Don't worry, I'm not some 5G nut. I just got some opinions on the madness that's going on out there. What are you gonna do? It's just George Soros. But I haven't done one of these in so long, so it feels like really unnatural. Man, so I'm just like fucking pedaling. I'm just flicking people through, I'm not completely disrupting it, Lucas is so strong. God, he's like unnecessarily powerful, and I feel bad that I have to, crush him, but I will. But seriously, it's like gonna be World Tour. So Colin's taking a few more, monster pulls, really getting in that arrow position, and we cut. So what we're cutting to is now like the very end of the race. Like, what am I gonna do? Tell you about a breakaway I was in for the entire race for like 40 minutes? Of course not. That's fucking boring. Right? If you want race tactics, NorCal Cycling does a really good job with that stuff. I can't because I just can't take anything seriously. It's a problem. So Lucas, again, he's tired. They should be, justifiably so. They just did like a lot of work for like 30, 40 minutes and I did nothing. Well, again, it was still 325 watts for an hour, which is still nothing to me. I do fucking 400 for an hour for fun. So it's the final hill. Colin's gonna attack, because I'm a sprinter, and he's like, I gotta go for it, and he goes for it. Maybe he's trying to help out Lucas, and it's totally possible that we catch them, and I'm like, I have to be prepared for that, because if I lost, that was running through my head. It's like, if I lost, and they did all this work, I would just die. I just couldn't live with myself. Look at that, it's like a little bokeh effect with my sweaty fingers that have touched that lens, trying to turn the camera on. Okay, so that's besides the point. What we're seeing here is now Colin's tired. He just pulled. And this is a headwind section. And Lucas is like, well, I'm going to go. And I'm like, I'm right here. So he's tired. He's so tired. This is the corner where we usually duke it out. This is, you have to be first here. There's no spectators. But as you can see, they're like, and look at this, I'm such a dick. Why'd I do that? I just went so inside on him unnecessarily. Then I go wide, and then I go inside, and then I go here. Now this is what really pisses me off. Watch this. I'm sprinting. Okay, obviously I'm gonna win this little sprint. And look at Lawson. Turns around, makes some comment. Is this World Tour? Is this World Tour caliber? I don't think so. Is this what I'm to expect when I eventually make the Olympics list? for next year for Tokyo or for the tour. I don't know. I'm thinking I still might get a call up. I don't know. I don't know if I can handle that. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I guarantee this is all going to be canceled again in a week. So, you got to get it in. You know what I mean, brothers? All right. Hell yeah. Peace out.